And can I tell you, this one, hallelujah, it's called Cali Capri in lemon sugar.
What if I told you that some of the most expensive smelling fragrances aren't actually expensive? A lot of fragrance lovers have discovered that you don't always need a $300 perfume to smell luxurious, memorable, or compliment worth. So today we are looking at affordable fragrances, popular dupes, and hidden gems that many people believe smell far more expensive than their actual price tag. And honestly, some of these comparisons might surprise you. So without wasting time, let's get started.
So you want to smell like Rihanna on a budget? I got you. First of all, did Rihanna ever confirm that she wore this, or were you guys just spreading rumors?
Stop spreading those rumors around.
We've got Killian Love Don't Be Shy. When I looked up the price of this, 1.7 ounces, $295. I don't remember paying that much. That's crazy. I was at Ulta the other day and I picked up this Le Monde Gourmand Pétale Éphémère. I believe that's how you say it. When I spritzed it and I smelt it, I knew I needed to share it with you guys. It's white peach, marshmallow, and orange blossom. This also is a fruity floral with marshmallow and orange blossom. How much do you think this one is? I'll let you guess. 25 bucks. 25 bucks. It's so fluffy, so yummy, so edible, so juicy, and just, I'm gonna spray you. You're gonna smell good all day. You wanna smell like a yummy little treat? You wanna smell like springtime in a bottle? You wanna get put on a plate and eaten? $2.95, $25. I rest my case.
One thing I find fascinating about the fragrance world is how often a single luxury perfume inspires dozens of affordable alternatives. And in this case, she's talking about a fragrance inspired by Love Don't Be Shy, which is one of the most talked about sweet fragrances in recent years. The reason so many people chase fragrances in this scent family is because marshmallow, orange blossom, and fruity notes create a scent profile that feels playful, feminine, and easy to enjoy. What's so interesting is that many fragrance lovers aren't necessarily looking for an exact copy of an expensive perfume. Sometimes they are looking for something that captures the same mood at a much lower price, and that's where affordable alternatives become attractive. If a fragrance gives you a similar sweet, fluffy, addictive feeling without the luxury price tag, many people consider that a win. I also think it's important to remember that compliments usually come from how a fragrance smells, not how much you spent on it.
Let's talk about some fragrances that smell way more expensive than what they are. So first off is Dalal by Lattafa, and this is supposed to be inspired by Paco Rabanne, 1 million gold for her. And it's been a while since I smelled that fragrance, but the moment I sprayed this one, that's exactly what it reminded me of. So I think it's pretty close, but honestly, even if it wasn't, this is a beautiful fragrance in its own right. It has some really nice florals in this, and it is pretty floral heavy, but it's also very sweet. And there's also like an apple and a mandarin orange note, and then there's vanilla at the base. So it's not super sharp. And again, it's a very beautiful fragrance. Another one that's also kind of giving designer vibes is Reverie Petals by Zamaya. This has that like Donna Born and Roma DNA. So you know that there's some florals in this. There's lavender in this fragrance, but again, there's vanilla to kind of help smooth everything out, and it smells super sophisticated and very much expensive. This is Scepter Malachite by Mason Alhambra. It's definitely inspired by God of Fire, and I feel like it does such a good job of getting close to the OG. You get that really juicy, sweet, ripe mango and that hint of ginger that makes everyone love God of Fire.
Okay, so one thing you notice with many Arab fragrance brands is that they aren't simply trying to make cheap perfumes. No, many of them focus heavily on performance. That's one reason fragrance communities often talk about strong projection, long-lasting wear, and scent trails when discussing these brands. Another thing I find interesting is how many of these fragrances are inspired by designer or niche perfumes while still maintaining their own personality.
This is Le Fleur Bouquet by Afnan, and I've talked about this 1,000,001 times before. It's inspired by Fleur Narcotique. It's slightly sweeter, fruitier, juicier, but it still has this like very fresh air of sophistication that the OG has. This is Angon by Lattafa. I'm sure you guys all know her, and I absolutely think that she smells way more expensive than what she is. I love how the florals are in this fragrance, and I love how they're balanced out by that warm, sweet vanilla. Another one that I absolutely adore is Janoon Noir by Al Haramein. This is inspired by Dama Bianca, and I feel as though this gets really close to Dama Bianca, so you really get that bright citrus opening. It's slightly powdery, and then you get that like woody vanilla dry down. This fragrance is longer lasting than Dama Bianca, but I will warn you, it's a bit oily, so don't spray it on any silk. This is Nafai Chirac by Kadlaj, and this fragrance, honestly, it smells like sophistication. It has beautiful white florals in this, but there's also this creamy and smooth and sweet vanilla. There's some fruits in this fragrance as well. It's inspired by Bacciami, and I feel like it gets very, very close. If you have and love Garam by Lattafa, and your bottle of Garam is almost finishing, don't repurchase it. Get this instead. I feel like this does that DNA so much better, and the bottle is prettier. The last one that I have is Ana Abayed Poudre. You guys know I talk about this all the time. It's inspired by Celine Black Tie, and I honestly feel as though this is really, really close to the OG. So you get that really beautiful, powdery, clean freshness, but there's also this nice vanilla in the dry down. This fragrance smells very much expensive and has really good longevity.
Looking at all these recommendations, there's a pattern. The fragrances she highlighted aren't popular because they are cheap. They are popular because they deliver experiences people normally associate with expensive perfumes. Rich vanilla bases, sophisticated florals, creamy sandalwoods, juice fruits, long-lasting performance. That's really what people mean when they say a fragrance smells expensive. They are describing the impression it creates, not the actual price on the bottle.
Okay, bitch, I got him. Now, they were almost sold out of every scent, so I got the 2 vanilla ones. We have vanilla lace, and then we have rich vanilla. And do you see how milky and creamy these body sprays are? I've been dying to try these, so let's go ahead and give vanilla lace a good old squirt. Come on, milk. Oh my god. No, guys. No, wait, hold on. Oh my god. Tell me that is not Vanilla Lace by Victoria's fucking Secret. Tell me that is not Victoria Lace. Victoria Lace? What? Guys, oh my god, I think this is a dupe for Vanilla Lace by Victoria's Secret. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, that smells so fucking good. I'm sorry, I gotta put, well, it goes away, but okay, this kind of smells insane right now. It's taking me back to Vanilla Lace, okay? And now the next one is Rich Vanilla. Let's go ahead and give this one a good old squirt. It smells like the dried down version of Cocoa Musk. It's like a musky, sweet vanilla, but it's very gourmand. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. That's how I know it's a good vanilla. Hold on. I always sneeze when it's a good vanilla. I don't know why. Okay, these milk perfumes actually impressed me way more than I thought they were gonna. This Vanilla Lace one is pretty fucking good. And I'm sorry, I think it's the milk doing it for me. I feel like this is gonna be so much more hydrated on the skin. So it would be absolutely perfect to layer and spray before the rest of your perfumes. I do want to hear from you guys. Are you guys gonna be picking these up?
Alright, so this is probably one of the most useful tips in today's video because she's talking about something people often overlook, the fragrance base. Most people focus entirely on the final perfume they are spraying, but she's focusing on what goes underneath it. The fact that these body sprays are described as milky and creamy is interesting because many traditional body mists are mostly about scent. A moisturizing formula can help create a better foundation before perfume is added. I also liked her comparison to Victoria's Secret Vanilla Lace and Cocoa Musk because those references immediately tell fragrance lovers what type of vanilla experience they are getting. Okay, another thing worth mentioning is that gourmand fragrances continue to dominate the complement category. Vanilla, marshmallow, caramel, and creamy dessert-like scents remain some of the most popular fragrance styles because they are comforting, familiar, and easy to enjoy. So using a product like this before your main perfume can help create a richer overall scent experience rather than relying on a single spray.
It's gooey, sticky dates. I smelled this perfume on 3 different people. It smelled different on each individual, but the fact that I stopped 3 people to ask them what perfume they were wearing and all of them had the same answer made me so interested in this perfume. This perfume is called Khamra by Lattafa, and it's supposed to be a dupe for Angel Share by Kilian. I have the notes right in front of me, but I'm also going to put them on the screen. We have cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot, dates, praline, tuberose, mahogany, I don't know what that is, vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and ackee wood. Just to keep this video super cute and short, okay? When I wear this perfume, on me at least, I get immediately the cinnamon as the top note, and in the middle, it's gooey, sticky dates, like Saudi dates, okay? Gourmand to the max. Gourmand, and cinnamon crossover. That praline is packing a punch. It's almost like caramel. Wears down into like this cozy cashmere-esque like apple pie kind of vibe. Anyway, everything that everybody is talking about comes to Latafa Khamra is true.
Okay, so Camera has become one of those fragrances that keeps showing up in budget luxury conversations, and it's easy to understand why. The combination of cinnamon, vanilla, sweet dates, and warm desert-like notes create a fragrance that feels rich and comforting. What's interesting is that gourmet fragrances can sometimes smell more expensive than they actually are because people naturally associate warm, smooth, well-blended sweetness with luxury, okay? So Camera is also known for strong performance, which helps explain why it continues to attract so much attention in fragrance communities. So if someone is trying to smell luxurious during cooler months without spending designer prices, it's easy to see why this fragrance gets recommended too often. So after watching all 4 recommendations, I noticed something interesting. None of these fragrances are trying to be expensive. They are trying to create expensive experience. Whether it's luxurious inspired dupes, strong performing Arab fragrances, creamy vanilla layers, or rich gourmand scents, the common theme is getting more value without spending more money. And honestly, that's what makes these recommendations so appealing. Anyways, smelling luxurious doesn't always require a luxury budget. Sometimes it's about choosing fragrances with the right scent profile, good performance, and smart layering techniques. So let me know which fragrance from today's video caught your attention the most. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more beauty and fragrance content. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.